It just got a little bit tougher, didn't it, Naren?
Yes.
I can hear doctors keeping score thinking, oh man, I'm already out. Just means you have some things to work on.
This is the Thriving Dentist Show with Gary Takis, where we help you develop your ideal dental practice.
What does it mean for a dental practice to become a great practice? You think that might be a useful place to start?
Absolutely. I know you always say start with the end in mind. So if this is the end, let's start with what does it even mean?
So we're not going to use stock market evaluation because that's not relevant for a dental practice owner. We're going to use different metrics. But in the same way, we're going to use solid analytics. So it isn't just, well, I think my practice is good. You now have something to measure it against. So there's 6 goals. There's 6 goals. 3 of them are very specific analytically. And let me go through all 6 of them. But number 1, overhead, a great practice has overhead no higher than 60%, ideally 50%. So a great practice has overhead no higher than 60%, ideally 50%. Number 2, a great practice is able to create financial independence for the dentist. A great practice is to be able, I'll go back and talk about each one of these. A great practice is able to create financial independence for the dentist. Number 3, a great practice has all the technology that makes dentistry fun for the dentist and get better results for patients, and can still controls overhead at 60% or less, ideally 50%. They just got a little bit tougher, didn't it, Naren?
Yes.
I can hear doctors keeping score thinking, oh man, I'm already out. Just means you have some things to work on. Now, the next 3 are less analytical, but equally important. Number 4, a great practice has a high performance team you truly love and enjoy working with. Number 5, a great practice has patients you enjoy taking care of. You don't have to love them, but I hope you enjoy taking care of them. And number 6, a great practice has treatment mix that the doctor enjoys. Those are the 6 goals that, in my opinion, define a great practice. So think about that, Naren. Think about the number 1, overhead no higher than 60%. The ADA in 2018, which is the most recent year we have data, says the average practice had 74% overhead. So doctor, if your overhead 74%, you're working too hard for too little. And I would say it's not a great practice if that's the performance. Number 2, Naren, the ADA says only 3% of dentists can retire at age 65 without reducing their lifestyle. 3%. You deserve better than that, doctor. And a great practice will produce that outcome for you. So there's our 6 goals that make up a great practice.
One that provides personal, professional, and financial satisfaction.